inside Smith Field on the campus of Cardinal Newman High School, where today we bring you North Bay League Baseball, the Windsor Jaguars and the Cardinal Newman Cardinals. Cardinals ranked in the top 10 in the entire country, but Windsor knocked them off on their field on Wednesday, so there's just one game in the standings separating these teams going into this, the final day of the regular season. And we're expecting quite a ball game here today between these two teams. Landon Rhoda will take the mound for Cardinal Newman today. The right-hander having a very good year this year. And we will get set to take a look now at the lineup as put out by Windsor head coach David Avila. It'll be Strzelski, England, Coletto, Hackathorn, Sanders, Carricker, Batiga, DeMars, and the other Batiga, Joseph. We got Jonathan and Joseph in the starting lineup today for the Windsor Jaguars. And now we'll take a look at the defense as set out by Coach Derek DeBenedetti for this Cardinal Newman squad. It'll look like this in the outfield: Palmer, Anane Wilson, and Nate Niehaus from left to right. On the infield, Lerma gets to start at first base today. Puello is DHing. Boardman, Lazark, and Boyd on the infield. Rhoda and Justice Brinson is behind the plate. Newman hadn't lost all year until that game on Wednesday, and heartbreaker in the last inning, sort of like what happened last year. As we take a look at Landon Rhoda taking his warm-up tosses. Cloudy, overcast, rain threatening, but right now the umpire says play ball, so that's what we're going to do as Windsor sends their first batter of the day to the plate. It will be Noah Strzelski, the left-handed batter. Really wasn't sure whether this one was going to happen at all today. But lo and behold, the skies were kind of cleared up earlier in the day while I was setting things up, and it wasn't too bad. Now it's a little cold and sprinkling just a bit. But certainly with the turf field, we can play ball. As long as they've got dry baseballs, they can go for it. And here we go. First batter of the day steps in for Windsor. The lefty, Strzelski, to face Landon Rhoda. Both teams making a lot of noise here. Start things off. This has become quite a rivalry as the first pitch is fouled straight back. Rhoda brings it high 80s, has good velocity, good breaking ball, changeup also to go with it. Went the distance last time we covered him against Creo. There's the breaking ball, and he drops that right in for a strike to make it 0-2. Pretty pitch. Oh, 2 pitch is on the way, and he just misses outside. Good place to miss there on 0-2. Everything's covered up pretty good here today. We got the garbage bags on the cameras. I got the easy up over the top of me here, so we'll try to make this happen today. Another breaking ball just misses on that outside corner. Very close. 2-2. He's trying to nibble right there. Find that corner. Couldn't quite do it. Rhoda set near the chest on 2-2, and he lifts and deals. Fastball got him. Blew it by him. And there's one away. Good start for Rhoda. And now Seth England will step in. England batting from the right side, and he hits this one high in the air. Lerma giving chase over near the Windsor dugout. He'll run out of room. England playing second base today. And that one just misses. Evens up the count here at 1-1. We're having a little trouble with the scoreboard. Now they've got it going. Fastball hit hard to Lazark. He'll backhand it. Long throw, one hop. Lerma scoops it very nicely. 2 away. Nice play by Lazark. So he goes backhand for that one. Fires it across. Piece of cake. I think he was actually trying to one-hop that in. Otherwise, he would have had to kind of float it. Might not have got there as quickly. Nice play. Stepping in now is Elijah Hackathorn. 2 away here in the first. There's a strike. Nice pitch. Painting that inside corner. Good crowd here despite the weather. Both sides nice and full. Everybody bundled up a little bit. Temperature dropped considerably right about game time, maybe about a half an hour before. It was pretty warm out here in the afternoon. It was probably in the low 60s, but you know, I'm thinking it's probably pushing 50 right now. Not particularly pleasant. Ground ball, that's going to go foul. Count remains 1-2. This is Braden Coletto, not Hackathorn. Coletto will be playing first base today. And he takes that one high. 2-2. Coletto trying to give Windsor their first base runner. And that's strike 3 on the outside corner. A 1-2-3 inning for Lazark. That gets the Newman crowd fired up, and the Cardinals will now come to bat in the bottom of the first inning. And follow the action today on YSN365.com or on CardinalNewmanCardinals.com or on our Roku channel. Pitching today, Jackson Leo for the Windsor Jags. And we're going to take a look at the Newman lineup. Just a moment here. And it's going to look a little something like this. Anane Wilson will lead it off. Nate Niehaus, Brady Boyd, Jack Lazark, Diego Boardman, Vero, Puello, Landon Rhoda hitting for himself. Puello's actually hitting for Brinson. Lerma at first base and Palmer in left field. Boyd had a 2-run home run that tied the game up the other day. As we now take a look at the Windsor defense, it'll be Strzelecki, DeMars, and Sanders in the outfield. Batiga and Batega on the left side. England and Coletto on the right side. Hackathorn behind the plate, and Leo doing the pitching. Jackson Leo, the right-hander, taking his warm-up tosses. And the rain is starting to come down a little bit stronger now. The umpires are going to talk about this. Yeah, they're saying right now, how long do we let this go? So I don't think once the rain starts, I don't know if it's expected to start and stop and start and stop or just keep coming down. So we'll have to see what they want to do here. As Anane Wilson steps in for Newman. Wilson hitting .319 with a couple of home runs. They happen to come in one inning. It's actually senior day. I guess they're going to maybe do the ceremony after the game. I'm not sure. I thought they were doing it before, but obviously not. Wilson swings and misses. Good start for Jackson Leo. Pretty good velocity for the right-hander, as evidenced by that fastball. Misses there. Wilson trying to get aboard. Likes to take a few pitches early on. There's a curveball, just misses. Actually, count now 2-2, I believe, as Leo winds and deals, and Wilson fouls it off. Newman ranked number 9. That's on the Max Preps computer rankings. So the loss earlier in the week to Windsor didn't drop them too much in terms of the computer rankings. Now the human rankings could be a different story, as that's a swing and a miss. First strikeout for Leo. One away. Good spot with that fastball in the outside corner, as Nate Niehaus steps in. Yeah, it's not really your prototypical number 2 hitter. Stands about, what, 6'3" at least. Fastball, and he fouls it off. Niehaus hitting .368 with no home runs and 13 runs batted in. Has a lot of extra base hits, no home runs, but doubles and triples have been his thing for sure. Trying to keep dry balls out there. They're going to have to really shuffle them in and out if they continue this. It's one of those annoying light rains. As Niehaus tries to get aboard. Newman trying to avenge that loss. 5-4 on Wednesday. Fastball misses up. Walk-off sac fly in the bottom of the 7th inning as Windsor scored 2. Lerma, who started, gave up 3 in the first, but then carried that all the way into the 7th, but ran out of pitches. There is a 110 pitch count as Niehaus laces this one into the right center field gap, and that is going to be extra bases. Niehaus puts on the brakes at second, but that's a big hit. Niehaus with a double. Really nice swing. Didn't hesitate. Coming around first and cruised into second with a stand-up double. So that pitch moves the runner up to third now as Brady Boyd steps in. Little wild pitch. Runner at third for Newman with 1 out. Boyd waiting. Curveball, strike. Boyd having a good year, hitting .328. Fouls that one off. 2 home runs, 20 runs batted in, including a couple in that game on Wednesday. That was his 2nd home run of the year. Fly ball right field, maybe deep enough. Oh yeah, it will. It carried way back, and Niehaus will tag and score. Newman takes the lead. Good situational hitting right there. Newman off to a 1-0 start. And now Newman will send up Jack Lazark, swing and a miss. Coach DeBenedetti coming back to the dugout as Lazark waits. Two outs, 0-1, 0-2. Leo with a nice pitch there. Swing and a miss, ball gets away. Hackathorn chasing it and throws it away. It's a strikeout and an error. And Newman has another base runner. It's going to bring up Diego Boardman. Thought Hackathorn might be able to run that down, but he didn't quite get there. As Boardman steps in, hitting .425. He's been one of those guys that just kept himself in the lineup by hitting well. 1-0 Newman. That pitch is up. Fastball, foul back. Throw over to first, checking that runner back in. Boardman waiting. Runner goes. Pitch is up. Runner is safe. That was ball 4. Newman now with runners at first and second. And David Avila, the manager for the Windsor Jacks, is going to come out and have a chat with his starting pitcher Jackson Leo. Kind of a rough start. Vero Puellos due up next for Newman. There he is. Just got to wonder how long they're going to let this rain continue. Any other field without turf and you'd probably be ready to call it. They're covering up the bullpens. The mound has a bunch of turfus on it, so they're trying to keep it as dry as possible. You see that red stuff is not the mound clay. There's mound clay underneath it. That is the turfus that soaks up the water. 2 outs and 2 on. Puellos swings and misses. As Vero Puellos steps in, hitting .200 on the year. having trouble with the scoreboard still. It lost power. Puello swings and misses. High heat. That's strike 3. And that will do it for the first inning. Kind of a crazy first inning. And Newman leads it 1-0. We'll take a break right here and be back with more in just a moment here on YSN365.com.
High school goes by in a flash, but if you make the most of it, you'll have lifelong memories and skills needed for college and beyond.
What does it smell like?
It smells like condiments, like mustard and ketchup.
All right, we are heading to the top of the second inning now. Landon Rada spotted with a 1-run lead. And 1 hit and 1 error in that inning. Sac fly, bringing the run home. Now Elijah Hackathorn will step in for the Windsor Jaguars. 1-2-3 inning for Rhoda in the first. Hackathorn steps in to face the right-hander. Windsor and Newman going head-to-head. Last year they met 3 times and Windsor won all 3, knocked Newman out of the top spot in the league. They had to split the title. But that head-to-head went to Windsor, so. A 1-0 pitch on the way, misses outside. 2-0. Windsor has yet to put a runner on base. That one misses outside. 3-0. Foul tip. Rhoda trying to battle back. Couple strikeouts in the first inning for Rhoda. Looking good. And there's a curveball. Oh, that was pretty. That's actually strike 3. A little behind on the count, 1 away. Third strikeout for Rhoda. Wow, that was pretty. Back to the dugout, telling the next hitter, yeah, it was a wicked curveball. Micah Sanders is next. Takes that one just up. That's a strike, 1-1 to Sanders. Windsor still looking for their first base runner as the rain just kind of steadily comes down. That fastball's up. Still having trouble with the scoreboard. 3-1 the count. Trying to keep track of it the best I can here. Paolo's in the director's seat now. Justice is supposed to be here soon, but we haven't seen him yet. And there's ball 4. There's your first base runner for the Jags. That's going to bring up T.J. Carricker. As Carricker steps in. Designated hitter for the pitcher. You can see that steady rain. It's getting a little heavier as the game goes on. Fastball fouled off. Key thing for us is just to keep all of our equipment dry. We got garbage bags over the cameras. I'm under an easy up. That runner at first, checking back in. Curveball, that's a strike. One out, one on here for the Jags. Top of the second inning, Newman leads it 1-0 on the sac fly. Nate Niehaus doubling, moving to third. Runner goes. Brinson's throw is a little high. Then he went past the bag, I think. It's an out. 2 away. See if we can pick that up on the replay. Runner goes. Throws high, but look at him. He slid way past the base. A little bit wet, hard to hold up. That's too bad. Back to the dugout he goes. Pitch was a ball, I believe. A little bit up to Carricker. 2 outs now. Curveball, strike 3. Rhoda does it again. Wow, pretty pitch by Landon Rhoda. And we'll take a break right here, going to the bottom of the second inning. Newman up 1-0.
High school sports are one of the things that make living in California so great.
But sometimes the behavior in the stands can overshadow our achievements on the field.
I love it when my parents show up for me.
But being booed for missing a play can be crushing.
And remember that refs are people too.
They're trying their best to call a fair and correct game.
No one should feel insulted or ashamed
because of their race, ethnicity, or gender.
We should be able to hold our heads high after the match, win or lose.
Moving to the bottom of the second inning here at Clyde Smith Field. Rain continuing to come down. Everybody's pulling out umbrellas and trying to stay as dry as possible. Rhoda will be the first hitter to face Leo here in this bottom of the second inning. Trying to help his own cause. And there's a strike. Rhoda having a pretty good year at the plate. Hits this one hard to short, and it's going to get through for a base hit. Rhoda is aboard. Take a look at that one again. Pretty good pitch. It was down, which forced him to hit it on the ground, but he just found that hole. Nice job. Newman with a leadoff runner aboard here in the second. Mason Lerma is next. Lerma, pretty good hitter. He's been tremendous on the mound, of course, but Coach Benedetti likes his defense at first base and wanted to get his bat in the lineup today. Kind of interesting. Had a no-hitter in the Boris. Almost pitched a perfect game. After that, almost had two actually perfect games. Took him into the 7th inning. But then gave up 3 runs in the first to Windsor on Wednesday. It was kind of a crazy inning. There was about a half-an-hour rain delay, and the first pitch he threw after that as the runner goes, fouled off, hit and run. I'll have to do that one over again. First pitch he threw was doubled, 2 runs scored. And Windsor got some momentum going. This one is hit back up the middle. Nice hit. And just like that, Newman has runners on base. 3rd hit of the game as Lerma singles. That's why he's in the lineup today. And that was hit pretty well by Mason Lerma. So Newman with runners at first and second, and no outs. Carson Palmer is next for them. Palmer hitting .208, has a couple of runs batted in. Shows bunt, gets it down. It's going to work really well. And everybody is saved. Wow, perfect execution on the bunt. That's a hit. Bases are loaded with Cardinals. Wow. Let's check that out again. Squares kind of late, but he put it in the perfect spot. Left-handed batter has that 1.5-step advantage. You can see he just flat beat it out. Top of the order, Anane Wilson. Golden opportunity for Newman to break this open here early. There's a pitch that's up and the ball. Nobody out, bases loaded. Wilson takes that inside. A little bit of control trouble now. 3-0 with the bases loaded. And that's ball 4. Run comes home. Oh my goodness. Still nobody out. Rhoda scores. Wilson gets an RBI, and here comes David Avila. Work down in the bullpen going on, trying to dodge the tarps down there. There's action down in that Windsor bullpen. It looks like Audi Haynes is throwing down there, the right-hander. Got to pull the tarps and get it going. As Coach Avila comes off the mound now. Newman also having a little discussion. Tough situation here for Windsor, now down 2-0. The rain continues to come down. This turf is handling it pretty well. Very light, very annoying as Nate Niehaus steps in. He had that big double last time up. Niehaus waiting. Takes one outside for a ball. 2-0. That's 6 straight balls after the bunt single. 3-0. Wow. Not sure if he's having trouble with the mound getting a little slippery, the ball getting a little slippery, or both. But Newman smells blood right now. 3-0, green light, and he fouls it off. Wow. I like it, Coach DeBenedetti. Figuring you're going to get a fastball, and at the very least, he's going to put it somewhere in the outfield to get a run home. Probably going to see another fastball right here. 3-1. Bags are packed. And that is, well, now it's 3-1. Fastball, that's ball 4. Oh my goodness. Windsor just can't stop the bleeding right now. Another run home for the Cardinals. Lerma. Niehaus with an RBI. And now here's Brady Boyd. Wow. Boyd fouls it off. Has 1 RBI already today. Trying to make it more right here. 3-0 Newman. Curveball ripped to right field. It'll be caught. Runner tags. Runner scores. Runner from second moved up. Boyd with his second sac fly RBI of the day. How about that? 4-0 Newman. Here comes Jack Lazark now. Newman up 4-0. Leo trying to get out of the jam here. Runner goes. Easy stolen base. Newman not hesitating to run on Windsor. First pitch, he was going. Lazark trying to create more damage. Hits this one high in the air on the infield. Shortstop Batiga calls for it for the second out. Just got under that a bit. Diego Boardman is next. Still a couple base runners out there. That one's high. Runners on second and third, 2 away. That pitch is down. Newman scored 3. The rain continuing to come down, and that's a called strike. Top of the zone for sure. 3-1. 49 pitches now for Leo. Actually make that 50. And there's ball 4. Bases loaded once again. Now pinch hitter Sam Valente is going to come up for Newman. Valente, who's been injured.
He has more offers than you. Stop chasing him.
So coach going to his bench here with the bases loaded. Sam Valente tries to do some damage here. Bases loaded, 2 away. Two and 0. Hit right here, we do some serious damage. 3-0. Looks like the bullpen is ready down there. Haynes has stopped throwing. Once the game starts, whether to continue playing or not is solely up to the umpire. Right now they're saying, this is okay, we can play on this. Just give me dry balls, give me some dry baseballs, and we're good to go. Hanani Wilson at third. Niehaus at second. Boardman at first. Valente swings and misses at a high heater. Would have been ball 4. Everybody's going to be moving now. 3-2, 2 outs. Fouls it off. Got a pretty good look at that one. We'll do it again on 3-2. Fastball ripped to right field, but it's caught right at Micah Sanders. He got a lot of that one. Wow, Newman comes up with a big inning, ignited by the bunt single. And we'll take a break right here and be back with inning number 3. Newman continuing to lead this one. Stay with us here on YSN365.com. It's a tackle and he's gone on the very first play. Oh! Top of the third inning. Newman extremely motivated right now to keep this ball game going as they lead it 4-0. Raking that turfus around a little bit. Umpires don't seem to be too worried. I mean, this turf handles it really, really well. And if it stops raining, the turf dries really fast too. It's just been this light, annoying sprinkle that just keeps going. There's Landon Rhoda on for the third inning. Sure, coach told him work quickly. Jonathan Batiga will be the first hitter of the inning now for Windsor. Batiga steps in, hoping to get a board here. Windsor needs a little momentum right now. Newman has all of it for sure. David Avila heads over to the third base coaching box. One thing as an umpire, you just want to make sure everybody's safe. The balls are dry and bases aren't too slippery, you're okay. Especially on turf. The fact that home plate is turf also here really helps. Mound is not, which, yeah, I think if they had to do over again, they probably would turf the mound too. Santa Rosa Junior College turfed their mound. And yeah, you have to replace that turf a little more often, but I think it's worth it rather than having to deal with the dirt, and the dirt gets on the turf around the mound. That fastball is up. Last thing Coach DeBenedetti wants to see right now is a lot of balls. He wants to see strikes right now. Strikes are the key with a 4-0 lead. Looks like they finally got the scoreboard working. Two. Swing on miss. Another strikeout for Rhoda. I believe that's his fifth. That's going to bring up Clayton DeMars. Fastball, strike. Rhoda back in the groove now. Curveball popped up. Continues to get that breaking ball over. And when he does, he can be very effective. There's a good speed change. He's got good downward movement. And it's tough to read off his hand. His arm angle remains the same. And that release point makes it tough to pick up that curveball. High heat. Another strikeout. 2 away. Rhoda humming along. That brings up Joseph Batiga. Yeah, what was that drip, Paolo? This is supposed to be waterproof. We just got a drip on our table here through the easy up. That's not a good thing. Got my computer out here. We got an audio board. We got a lot of electronic equipment that doesn't do well in the rain. Scoreboard not working again. Really having trouble with that thing today. Fastball up. Jonathan Batiga. Or Joseph Batiga, I'm sorry. 3-0. Makes it a little tougher to keep track of the balls and strikes when the scoreboard's not working. It's been intermittent today. Not sure what's going on with that thing. Rhoda with a walk. Second base runner of the day for the Jags. They'll go to the top of the order. Strzelski. And coach is going to come out and have a chat with Landon Rhoda. Yeah, we saw quite a few walks for Leo, so I don't know if it's the landing area on the turf is getting a little slippery. Coach Avila now talking with the umpires. I'm sure he's saying something like, yeah, this isn't safe. I'm sure he's getting his 2 cents in there. Coach Smitty saying, oh, no, we're fine. Just give a spike to get the mud off his feet. We'll deliver that out to the pitcher. We can go. Yeah, see the clay is kind of building up on the cleats here. So a runner at first. No outs. Strzelski ready. Fastball ripped to right. Niehaus has it. Side retire. Actually, there was 2 outs. My bad. So 1 pitch after getting the mud off his shoes, and he is back to the dugout. Nice job there. Newman continuing to lead this one. 4-0. We get set for the bottom of the 3rd coming up next. Bottom of the 3rd. New pitcher coming out for Windsor, and they're going to bring out some fresh turfus, work on that mound a little bit. It's the right-hander, Audi Haynes, comes in to pitch. Little fresh, dry turfus will do the trick. Stuff is designed kind of like kitty litter, soaks up the moisture.
A little baseball with your water?
And now Justice is in the house. How's it going today, Justice? Doing all right? Right on. Yeah, well, it's been one of those days, let me tell you. All right. Camera guys are glad to have Justice Wagner now directing. Powell filled in for a couple innings. We're good to go. He had to go off to freshman baseball practice, so we'll just continue right on here. Newman with a 4-0 lead. The drizzle continuing to come down. New pitcher on the bump. The right-hander. Outie Haynes. He'll try and keep Windsor in this one. Fresh turfus will help. And I believe he's going to face Landon Rhoda will be the first hitter. Rhoda working a 1-for-1 day. Scoreboard still intermittent. That's a bummer. As Rhoda waits. And hits this one well. Back up the middle. He's 2 for 2. Nicely done by Landon Rhoda. Take a look at the swing. Got a high fastball and just stayed with it. Right into center field. He's 2 for 2. Lerma also singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Runner at first. Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner. Let Rhoda chill in the dugout rather than get cold out there. That's probably a pretty good idea. Throw over immediately. Fastball hit high in the air. Playable. It's like England's going to call for it. The second baseman. 1 away. Pinch runner is Colin Lopez. Now it's Nate Niehaus at the plate. Throw over. Niehaus takes that one inside. Niehaus has been on base both times today. Once with a double, once with a walk. That one misses. 2-0. 1 out, 1 on. Three and 0. Windsor pitchers have definitely had some control trouble. Excuse me, it's Carson Palmer up, not Niehaus. I don't know what I was looking at. Cameron Palmer. He's also a 1 for 1. He had that bunt hit and he walks. Cameron Palmer's aboard. 4-pitch walk for Cameron Palmer. Now the top of the order, Anane Wilson. Wilson has struck out and walked so far today. Two on. Rips this one to right field. That's a base hit. Lopez will be waved to the plate. Nope, he's going to be held. Oh, I thought he was coming for sure. Nane Wilson with a base hit. Loads him up for the Cardinals. See that runner coming around third, and see Coach DeBenedetti threw up the stop sign. He was running down the line with him and reading the throw. Would have been a close play. Now Nate Niehaus is up. It was a little premature on Niehaus's out bat. Bases loaded, one out for Newman. Fastball hit the center. It's going to drop. 1-1 in. Palmer will come. Here comes the throw. He's safe. Newman scores 2. And it's 6-0. Niehaus delivers a base hit and RBIs. See, kind of waiting to make sure that was going to drop, and it did. 1 run scores. Palmer was right behind him this time. No hesitation. And the throw is just a bit tardy. Good clutch hit. 6-0 Newman. Brady Boyd is next. He's got 2 sac flies today. Runner goes. Again, they're just running on Newman or on Windsor every time. Not hesitating a bit. So runners at second and third now, still 6-0. Boyd can certainly add to that right here. And there's a strike. Runners at second and third for the Newman number 3 hitter. Had a home run on Wednesday against this Windsor team to tie it up 3-3. Hits this one high in the air to center. Wilson tagging, ball carrying. And Wilson will score easily. Nate Niehaus to third. Newman makes it 7-0. This ball really carried well off the bat. See, he was running hard. He's thinking it might be extra bases. Wilson, however, is able just to tag and jog home. Make it 7-0. Jack Lazark is next. We might need a bucket here. What do you think? Something. Lazark fouls that one off. Runner at third, 2 outs. Niehaus has had a great day. Double, single, walk. That's a ball. Looking for a dry ball, and there goes more action to the bullpen. MJ Adriano heading down to the bullpen for Windsor. Ground ball. Bobbled. Everybody's saved. Second error of the ball game for Windsor. Got to figure that ball's picking up moisture as it gets there. Pretty good swing. He just got on top of it a little bit and got out of the box quickly, which made the shortstop Fatiga have to hustle a little bit, and he just couldn't come up with the ball. Newman scores 8-0. Four runs now in this bottom of the third inning for Newman. Slow roller. This is going to be a tough one, too. Everybody's safe again. Could tell it was going to be a tough play. It was the roller. He kind of juggled it a little bit and then just decided he was going to eat it. First and second now. I'm not sure if they'll call that a hit or an error. It's kind of a tough play. I'm going to call it an error for now. Fouled off. Sam Valenti up for the second time after pinch hitting. Hit the ball real hard with the bases loaded his first time up as a pinch hitter, but it was right at the right fielder. Action down in that Windsor bullpen continuing. And there's a strike. 1-2 officially is the count here. In the dirt, in the turf, whatever you want to say, 2-2. And if I'm Newman now with an 8-run lead, I might not be quite as worried about getting more runs here as getting to the fifth inning. You got to play 5 to make it an official game. Runners go. Throws low, everybody's safe. His hand came up for a second, but he's in there. Runners at second and third now. Double steal. We will see the backside runner here. So everybody went, and everybody was safe. Ball 4. There's a walk. Landon Rhoda is next. Rhoda started this party off with a base hit. Trying to keep it going, swing and a miss. Swung on and missed. That's the second strike, 1-2 now. Drizzle has turned into what I would call pretty much a steady rain at this point. Bases loaded for Rhoda. The other thing you're looking, if you're Newman, you want to get the 10 run, get ahead by 10. That would end it early also, but I think that's also the 5th inning is when that comes into play. Rhoda swings and misses. Finally got out of that jam, but Newman leads it 8-0. Big lead for the Cardinals as we head to the top of the 4th inning here. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
High school sports are one of the things that make living in California so great.
But sometimes the behavior in the stands can overshadow our achievements on the field.
I love it when my parents show up for me.
But being booed for missing a play could be crushing.
And remember that refs are people too.
They're trying their best to call a fair and correct game.
No one should feel insulted or ashamed
because of their race, ethnicity, or gender.
We should be able to hold our heads high after the match, win or lose.
Trying to carry on here, top of the 4th inning. Dave Avila over there talking with the umpires. Not sure if it gets rained out at this point, if they would start the game over from scratch or continue the game from this point on. I'm not really sure about that. I know they're using a lot of turfis right now. Coach Avila talking with the plate umpire. Safety first, right? Coach Avila at this point. Yeah, I don't know whether they would start it up from this point and finish it, or they would start the whole thing over again. That's a. By the way, Coach Avila's working it. I have a feeling they might have to reschedule the whole thing, but I don't know. Take a look at the standings in the North Bay. See Newman at 8-1, 21-1. Hadn't lost until Wednesday. Windsor at 7-2, a game back, and then it's Ukiah. Then Creo. Creo beat Windsor last week to give them their 2nd loss. Rhoda is done with his warm-ups, and away we go here with this top of the 4th. Seth England will step in. Well, I'll tell you what, the temperature has dropped. There's no question about that. Temperature dropped good solid 10-15 degrees when this storm front came in. As England takes a strike. Crowd is bundled up, that's for sure. That's strike 2. Good shot of everybody just kind of weathering the storm. 0-2 here. Rhoda winds and deals. Popped up. Lerma. And Lerma stays with it. Nice job. One away. That big out is the first one as Braden Coletto steps in. Coletto struck out his first time up. Rhoda has 7 or 8 strikeouts. 6 actually to be exact. This one's hit well. Palmer's right there. No, it's down. Cameron Palmer couldn't come up with it. Well, question is hitter and error. Be the first hit. I'm going with hit just because he had to kind of dive for it a little bit, and it's extremely wet. Not sure if we'll be able to pick it up here. Yeah, he dove for it, couldn't quite get it. It's a tough play. There's a strike. First hit of the ball game for Windsor as Elijah Hackathorn steps in.
I don't know who you're talking to. It's 8-0.
That one just misses inside. Runner aboard for Windsor. Rain still coming down. Will we get this game in? Chapman misses just outside. 2-1. Ground ball, foul, outside of third. Every once in a while I look out and I think the rain's kind of letting up a little bit, but then if you look at the pavement, no, it's still drizzling away here. Swung on and missed. 2 away.
He looks nervous to me. That guy looks nervous.
Here comes Micah Sanders now. Sanders walked back in the second inning, tried to steal second, and overslid the base. Swung on and missed. Curveball nips that outside corner. That had good movement on it. Sometimes a little moisture on the ball makes it a little easier to get that curveball, get a little more spin on that curveball. Although it can be tough to control. Timeout taken by Sanders at the plate. In the dirt, did he go? Yes, he did. Side retired. We're going to the bottom of the fourth now. Newman cruising along here. So we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Wow. Today's game is sponsored by Corrective Exercise and Restoration. Team trainers here at Newman specialize in a holistic approach to health care. Get your player back on the field or back on the court as quickly and as safely as possible. They have an office in Sebastopol and in Santa Rosa. Corrective Health and Restoration. Also, Anchor 21 Branding. Go to anchor21branding.com. They're at Petaluma. They specialize in hats, sweatshirts, t-shirts. Get all your branding needs met with incredible customer service. Also sponsoring today's game is Elite Excursions. Think Prom. They specialize in airport transfers, wine tours. I'm taking prom this year. What do you think? Get to the prom in style with Elite Excursions. And let's not forget Diamond Service Grading, the best way to get your cards and memorabilia graded. They are fast, they are accurate, and they are transparent. It's a better grading system. You'll find out exactly why your card graded the way it did. All right, here we go. Lerma will lead it off here. And Lerma rips it right at the second baseman, one away. One pitch, one out. And if you're Newman, thinking that's not that bad right now. They're trying to get to that fifth inning. I don't know if the umps would call it at 8-0. So, I mean, at 10-0, you don't really have a choice. It's the mercy rule, but maybe based on the weather. It's not raining any harder now than it was when we started, maybe a tiny bit. Cameron Palmer almost made that catch out in left field, made a very good dive at it. Palmer had that big bunt hit. It was huge. And the big rally. Eight 0. Newman with the lead. Swung on and missed. One and two, actually. Howdy Haynes winds and deals. And Palmer rips this one to right center field. That's going to roll for a while. Palmer has extra bases. And he's in with a stand-up double. Very nice. Good cut here by Cameron Palmer. Got that front foot down, and boy, right at the knees, he turned on that one. He knew that was going to be extra bases from the get. As he sails on into second with a stand-up double. Anane Wilson, top of the order. Wilson has walked and singled so far today. Gotta love it when you're a leadoff guy and you've had 3 at-bats and you're only in the 4th inning. Rain's actually let up a little bit now. What do you think, Justice? I don't see quite as much splish splash going on out there. Be nice if we got a little break. 3-0 to Wilson. Niehaus waits on deck for the Cardinals. Wilson fouls that off. Eight runs, 8 hits. No errors for Newman. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 errors for Windsor as Anani Wilson takes that one for the team. Wear it, as they like to say. And wear it right in the rump. Right in the pocket. Right in the hip pocket there. Action down in the bullpen once again. This is MJ Adriano. As Nate Niehaus steps in. And he has done some serious damage today. That one's low. Getting that mud out of the cleats. Not an easy task right now. Fastball up. Way up, in fact. Cameron Palmer at second and Anani Wilson at first for Newman. Niehaus at the plate. He's already had 2 hits today and a walk. Goes down and gets this one in the center field. Demars is right there. And he's got it. A little bluff by Palmer. And he's back to the base. 2 away. Grady Boyd is next.
We're winning. It's a lot to a little. Our side. You go to Windsor. It's not that much.
That one's way outside. Boyd's had an interesting day. 2 sac flies and a walk with the bases loaded. 3 RBIs without a hit. Kind of rare. Throw behind it first. Look out. That's going to move everybody up. Another error. I've got them now with 4 errors. There was the strikeout that got away. A couple of bobbles by the shortstop. One of those was called a hit, I guess. I'll take 1 off the board. I'll be nice. Definitely 3, though. Brady Boyd, high in the air. You never know today. Second baseman calling for it. England, and the side is retired. So Newman comes up empty in that inning. We're moving to the top of the 5th inning. Still 8-zip. Newman with the lead. Today's game is brought to you by North Bay Elite, the top AAU program in Northern California. They've got boys and girls going now at North Bay Elite. They travel the country looking for top AAU teams to play all summer and in the fall. So if you're looking to get the best in AAU basketball, check out the North Bay Elite. They have a website coming soon. Spreading the turfus again. Rhoda comes out here for the 5th. So now we're in that zone where once Windsor bats, the game can be called, or because of the rain, or by the mercy rule. You take your pick. It's not raining as hard right now. It's still coming down though. It's bullpen action. Right-hander MJ Adriano throwing for Windsor. Yeah, taking a little extra time in between innings today, quite necessary with the weather the way it is. It's 54 degrees. Yikes. Yeah, it definitely dropped. Not warm and cozy out here at all. We got dumped on right in the middle of softball. It got canceled on Tuesday. Wasn't really sure if all the equipment was going to fire up today, but it did. Feeling good about that. So the show goes on here. TJ Carker steps in.
Here we go, London!
Leading off the 5th, Landon Rhoda still on the bump. First pitch in the air. Nate Niehaus calls everybody off. 1 pitch, 1 out. Anybody who's ever played baseball for me knows how much I like 1 pitch, 1 out when you're on defense. Jonathan Batiga is next. And he hits the first pitch, but it's foul. And I have seen a 3-pitch, 3-out inning. We were playing travel ball one year, and the interesting enough about that, the third batter swang at the first pitch, which is kind of a mortal sin when the first two batters get out on the first, and he got a base hit to center field, but it was hit so hard, center fielder threw him out of first base. There's a curveball in for a strike. Pretty pitch. Close. 2-2. Jonathan Petiga trying to get aboard for Windsor, trailing 8-0. Rain coming down a little harder now as he battles that curveball. Nice job to stay alive on that one. I just wonder if the umpires are going to call this thing as soon as we get done with this fifth inning. Fouled off again. And if you're Windsor, you'd say, hey, you let it go on this long. Why call it now? I get it, it's 8-0, and we're in the fifth, but we might come back. And if Newman scores 2 in the bottom of the fifth, that would be a moot point. Rota's at 64 pitches. He has 8 strikeouts. He's given up 1 hit. And there's Niehaus coming in with a slide and making the play. Nice job, Nate Niehaus. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I'm sure Landon Rota appreciates that one. Looked promising for a second, like it might be a base hit. But here comes Niehaus sliding on the wet turf, making the play. 2 away now. Clayton DeMars is next. There's a strike. Ground ball to short. Cut off by Boyd at third. Throws on the money. The side is retired. Back to the dugout go the Cardinals. So we head to the bottom of inning number 5. It's like we're going to play on here at Cardinal Newman.
High school goes by in a flash, but if you make the most of it, you'll have lifelong memories and skills needed for college and beyond.
What does it smell like?
It smells like condiments, like mustard and ketchup.
Looks like Newman's going to send up a pinch hitter here, Cody Guy. To face the right-hander, Audi Haynes. Cody Guy, who missed pretty much all of the basketball season with an injury. hate to see that, but he's back out here in baseball, and see if we can get a pinch hit, base hit right now. Bottom of the 5th. Newman can score 2 and send us all home. Well, send everybody else home. We'll be here packing up equipment for an hour. Cody Guy, roller to third. Fielded by Batiga, 1 away. That one kind of stayed down on the turf, kind of interesting. See, the throw is right on the money. Got him by a step. Raul Valdivia will be next, pinch hitting. Valdivia to center field. That's a base hit. Nicely done. Come off the bench. Slap one into center field. No problem. See him kind of adjusting those feet. And he's aboard. Ronan Sheets will be next. Another pinch hitter for Newman.
Let's go, Ronan.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Throw over, just checking Valdivia back to the base. Got a piece of that, not much. 0-2. Fastball up. Rhoda's waiting on deck. It's already been pinch run for, so we will not see a pinch hitter there. And that's strike 3 on the outside corner. Good pitch. 2 away. And Rhoda is next. Rhoda's had quite a day today on the mound and at the plate. Swung on and missed there. Coach DeBenedetti saying, come on now, don't swing at those. Rhoda's thinking tennis courts right now and get this over with. Valdivia gets his lead off. Rhoda waiting for the 0-1. Throw behind. Runner goes. Kind of a high leg kick. Pretty easy to steal off of. That pitch misses wide.
2-2.
Rhoda looking to add to the lead here. 8-0 Newman. Bottom of the fifth. And Rhoda hits it well. And it's down. 1 run scores. Rhoda into second with a double. What a day for Rhoda. 3rd hit. Wow. Just having a day. And now Newman's 1 base hit away from walking this thing off. Yeah, Rhoda got all that. It looked like it might be playable out there in left field, but left fielder Strzowski got turned around a little bit. Just kind of off the fists a little bit.
Let's go, Joey.
Now batting, Joey Pizzolo. Pizzolo takes the ball outside. Got a piece. 1-1.
Hot for a ball. 2-1.
See if Pizzolo can keep the inning alive here for Newman. Swung on a miss. 2-2. And that's strike 3. Side retired. Newman did pick up 1. We're heading to the 6th inning now. Big lead for the Cardinals here on YSN365.com.
High school sports are one of the things that make living in California so great.
But sometimes the behavior in the stands can overshadow our achievements on the field.
I love it when my parents show up for me.
But being booed for missing a play can be crushing.
And remember that refs are people too.
They're trying their best to call a fair and correct game.
No one should feel insulted or ashamed
because of their race, ethnicity, or gender.
We should be able to hold our heads high after the match, win or lose.
Playing on here, going to the 6th, 9-0. Windsor has just 1 hit today. A tough one for them. And here comes more Turfus. Now the idea is to scrape off some of the wet. Add some of the dry. Jacob Stressard will be coming to the plate now. or maybe Spessard. Coach Avila's writing is pretty good, but a little hard to tell on that one. I did not get the top sheet of his score sheets. I got the third or the fourth one, so. Talked a little bit about the rankings earlier. Here they are. Newman sitting in the 9 hole. IMG Academy 25-0. They're number 1. Stoneham Douglas 22-0. How about Lake Charles? They played 38 games. They get to play a lot more games than we do here in California. Not sure why that is. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, too. 36 games. Still, Newman nationally ranked. No matter how you slice and dice it, there's a strike. Swung on a miss. Strike 2. Rhoda sitting on 8 strikeouts through 5. There's 9. Spessard back to the dugout. 1 away. Top of the order, Noah Strzezuski. Strzezuski fouls it off. Strzezuski trying to get aboard here, keep some hope alive for the Windsor Jaguars. Although things looking pretty bleak right now. There's a curveball. You never know in baseball. Got to play the whole game. Seen some weird stuff happen, especially in high school baseball. .72 pitches now for Rhoda. Fastball, that's popped up. Justice Brinson. That one ends up about 3 rows deep. I'm not catching that today with my bare hands. No way, man. It's too cold. That would hurt. Call me a wimp if you want, but I'm not catching any balls today with my bare hands. Too cold, too wet. Fastball in the dirt. That one's low. Hit well, right at second base. Valdivia puts that one away. 2 outs. Was hit pretty well. See just the tail end of that one. Didn't hit the button fast enough. My bad. Seth England is next. Gotta hand it to the umpires. They're hanging in there today, and it is wet out there. They look a little soaked, but they've hung with this thing, saying, all right, if you guys want to keep playing, well, keep calling the game. There's a curveball for a strike. Although I'm not sure if anybody would be too disappointed if they called it after this top of the 6th. Not trying to shortchange the Jags, but that one just missed outside. Brinson wanted it right there, but it was off the plate. Was hoping to get that call. Didn't. Little action in the Newman bullpen now. Curveball just misses up. And there's ball 4. I think the strike zone shrunk a little bit after Brinson was heading to the dugout. Dylan Longton is throwing down in the bullpen. Runner aboard for Braden Coletto, the 3-hitter. And strikes are now hard to come by. Coletto has the only hit of the day for Windsor. Takes that one up. Now we're going to get a visit. Coach Benedetti wondering what's going on with this righty. All of a sudden having trouble throwing strikes. He was around the plate to England. But again, I don't think the umpire appreciated when Justice was headed back to the dugout. There was a couple close pitches after that that could have gone either way, and they didn't go Newman's way. It's Coach Avila. Coach Benedetti back to the dugout. Two outs, one on. Coletto at the plate, facing Landon Rhoda. 2-0 the count. Nope. You're going to have to put one right down the middle here. Strike zone. There's ball 4. Bullpen action is through, and now it'll be Elijah Hackathorn stepping in. Hackathorn with a chance to do a little damage here now. Curveball, there it is. I knew he could find it again. Swung on and missed. That was off the plate. England with his lead off second. Windsor looking to put their first run on the board here with a base hit from Hackathorn, their cleanup hitter. Steady, annoying rain still coming down, and there's strike three. And they'll throw down to first to complete the put out. So we are moving along here. It's Newman with the big lead, and we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. We've made it this far. How about that? The tackle, and he's gone on the very first play. Oh! Bottom of the 6th. See if Coach Divinity keeps bringing up new guys here. Looks like maybe that is the case. First batter will be Hunter Mueller. Interestingly enough, they had a 21-game winning streak, but they didn't 10-run anybody during that streak. They were all pretty close games, and part of it was they had a tough schedule, but they just didn't really have that game where they just buried someone alive, which is unusual. When you win that many games in a row, you're thinking, oh, there's going to be a few blowouts in there, but really weren't. Mueller steps in. First pitch, back up the middle. That's a base hit. That's the way to do it. Get a chance to play. And you hit the first pitch right back up the middle. Just drop the barrel right on it. Carson Elder is next. Got to credit the crowd. They're kind of hanging in there too. A few people have left, but not bad. Even though the score is 9-0. First pitch to Elder is up. Ball one. I'm looking forward to a warm, dry place after this. In the dirt. Unfortunately, we have to wrap up all these cables and tear down all the equipment, but that's the way it goes. Runner on for Newman. And that one misses. 3-0. Newman just needs to score a run, and that would be the mercy rule right there. Swung on and missed. Elder got a pretty good look at that one. Kind of up and in. That's a strike. Full count. Nope, that's ball 4. Close to the same spot, but not quite. A little bit off. And now Tanner Bradley will step in, another pinch hitter for Newman. Newman looking to secure the North Bay League pennant. Although based on their record, if they get through section, go on to NorCals, they could get a couple home games in NorCals. They could do some damage there too. They've beaten some really good teams this year. Bellarmine, Oak Ridge twice, Heritage. That one's outside. Never did get to play the Boris Championship, unfortunately, so we'll never know how they would have fared against Notre Dame of Sherman Oaks. Scheduling snafu with Sherman Oaks. They didn't leave an open date for that game. And you can only play so many games. As we saw in the graphic, though, in some states, they play a heck of a lot more games than we do. So, I don't know. I think the CIF might have said, you know, whatever, play one more game. We won't hold it against you. That one misses up. Bradley with a 3-1 count. And Haynes in danger of walking the bases loaded. Now it's 3-2. Howdy Haynes came on in relief for the starting pitcher, Jackson Leo. This one's popped up. Runner tagging at second. He's not going to go. Right fielder has a pretty good arm. One away. Who's next? Let's see. Checking the roster. It's Isaac Phelps who will hit next. No doubt related to Nate Phelps. Great player here at Newman. Howdy Haynes hoping to hold the score right here. Phelps can send us home with a base hit. There's a strike. Oh and 1. Bottom of the 6th. High for a ball. 1-1. Swung on and missed. Lazark is on deck. Curveball just misses. Nice pitch from Haynes. 2-2. Hit well, center field, that's going to drop. And the bases are now loaded. 12th hit of the day for Newman. And now Jack Lazark can send us home. Nice job by Mr. Phelps. Stroke that one into center field. And load the bases. Coach Avila. Yeah, I mean, you might have to bring the infield in here or play for two, or keep the corners in, bring the outfield in a little bit. It's almost like a 1-1 or a 2-2 game. Coach Avila seems happy with that. And we're going to get a new pitcher. Coming in and throwing is now MJ Adriano. We saw him in the bullpen quite a bit. Finally gets to come in. Jack Lazark becomes the guy that can send us home. Take a look at the standings once again. So I had one more graphic I wanted to show you all. The NCS standings or rankings right now. Cardinal Newman ahead of De La Salle, Clayton, Valley, Charter, Granada, Amador Valley. They're all in the same league. Foothill. And then Windsor is number 7. Casa Grande number 8. Marin Catholic number 9. Newman beat them earlier this year. And then Liberty High School of Brentwood. See, Newman's strength of schedule is way up there. Dale Sal's is a little better at 16-4, but Newman at 15-4. Their strength of schedule is very good. Jack Lazark. Looking for his first hit of the day, interestingly enough. This would be a pretty good time to get it. And he hits it right to third. It's a double play. Oh, my goodness. Hit it as hard as you can, but right to third base. Oh, my goodness. And Jonathan Batiga just merely had to step on the base. Wow. Scorched it. Check this out. Oh, that's tough. The runner was caught kind of in no man's land there. All right, we're going to the 7th, folks. Top of the 7th is upon us. 9-0. And we're going to get a new pitcher. Dylan Longton is going to come out there and do the honors, try to finish this one off for Newman. Wasn't sure we were going to make it to the 7th inning today, one way or the other, whether the umpires called it or Newman ended it. But here we are. There's bullpen action for Newman now also. Diego Boardman, or no, who is that? Evan Sandoval. Yeah, Sandoval's down there throwing. In the pin. As Longton looks to finish this thing off. Micah Sanders is due up for Windsor. Longton ready to go. Let's do this. Okay, Micah Sanders steps in, left-hander. Been on base once today via the walk. As Dylan Longton gets ready to throw his first pitch of the ball game. And he misses low. Two and 0. Little sidewinder action coming across there, just missed inside. Ah, there it is. Strike one. Always feels good when you come in, you get that first strike. I think pretty much everybody appreciated that. This one's hit well, but foul. Closed the book on Rhoda. He went 6 innings, struck out 10, gave up 1 hit, walked 4. He exited with 89 pitches. Nice slider, slow roller. Lerma has it. 1 away. Nice job by Lerma to step on the base there. One out. There's Lerma with the little race to the base. Got that foot in there as TJ Carricker steps in. Whoa. That one got away just a little bit. I was looking down. That one freaked me out a little bit there. Didn't hit anything. What did that? Man, that came through clean. That's the ball. Just a little high. I can't even imagine how tough it is to get your front foot planted on that mound. Whoa. There it is again, getting away. Holy cow. Comes Coach DeBenedetti out to have a chat. Are you okay? Couple of those were not pretty. As Jonathan Batigas get ready to step in. Batigo, I should say, Batigo. Or no, I got Batiga. Batiga, it says here. And Game Changer, it says Batigo. On the lineup card, it says Batiga. So I'm going with Coach Avila. Batiga. Batiga takes a ball. One out, one on. And Langton's having a hard time right now. Sandoval continuing to throw down on the bullpen. Not sure how much longer Coach Benedetti is going to hang with Dellin here if he continues to struggle to throw strikes. 2-0, 3-0. Got the first batter, looked okay. See if he can find it again. 9-0, Newman led throughout. They scored 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 4 in the third, 1 in the fifth. Umpire's looking for dry balls. Sandoval's headed back from the bullpen. He's going to let Coach know he is ready to rock and roll. Dellin Langdon trying to find the strike zone here, 3-0. And he hit him. Ouch. Now, I tell you what, that didn't tickle either. That was thumper. Here comes Coach Benedetti. He may have seen enough. But on the positive side, Dellin did get an out. Yeah, maybe he's going to stick with him. He hasn't indicated yet. May give him one more batter. Nope, he's done. Here comes Sandoval. And Dellin gets a nice hand. Sure, a little disappointed, but he did get an out. As Sandoval gets ready to throw now. And we'll step aside for just a moment. Evan Sandoval warming up. Good velocity. He's right up there in the high 80s, if not low 90s. He brings it. Very live arm. He's going to face R.J. Johnson, pinch hitter. 2 on, 1 out. 7th inning, kind of dragging on a little bit here. We'll hope we can get this thing rolling. Rolling, right? Appreciate everybody hanging with us.
take a couple steps back in the box if I were you.
Sandoval ready to go. Johnson ready to step in. R.J. Johnson with his first AB of the day. Sandoval just has to record 2 outs. Pick off. Got him! Oh my goodness. Picked him like you know what. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Spin move, timing play, and got him right on the helmet. Wow. Two-way, just like that, without throwing a pitch. One and 0 to R.J. Johnson. To right field, Niehaus going back, and it's over his head. All the way to the wall. And the runner will hold up at third. I thought Coach Avila would send him. Just send him. Niehaus got that in right to the cutoff man, and Coach Avila did not want to risk it. That runner heading into second after a nice hit. Second hit of the game for Windsor. That's a ball. 1-0. This is Joseph Batiga facing Evan Sandoval. And there's a strike. Everyone pretty excited about that strike. 2 on, 2 outs for the Windsor Jaguars. Breaking ball. Just missed. Not by much. I think he was calling that inside.
Here we go, Evan! Guys here, fine.
Let's go, Evan. Give him one to hit.
Can't hit you, Evan. Make him hit it. Get on there, Evan. Straight.
Ball 4. Runner heads down to first. Bases loaded now for Windsor. Top of the order, Noah Straszewski. There's a strike. Very nice breaking ball from Evan Sandoval. Crowd appreciated that. 0-1. Foul straight back. 0-2. Sandoval 1 strike away. Bases loaded with Jags, 2 outs, top of the 7th. And that'll do it. Sandoval ends it with a strikeout. And Newman finishes them off. And they are the North Bay League champs. What a season for the Cardinals. And they keep it rolling here with a 9-0 win, bouncing back after that loss on Wednesday. So there you have it. And that is going to do it for our coverage today. Hope you've enjoyed it.
And that is game.
I know they're going to do the senior day ceremony, but we are going to get these cameras into a warm, dry place.
Like congratulate Windsor on a great regular season. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Dave Cox for our directors today. We had Paolo for a while, Justice Wagner for a while, our camera guys, and all of us here at YSN 365. We will see you again real soon.
And to present the winning banner for the regular season of 2023.
Oh, Newman's going to get the banner. We got to get the banner in.
I'd like to present Coach Derek DeBenedetti, the banner.
Coach DeBenedetti holding up the banner. North Bay League champions. Now 22-1. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon right here on YSN365.com.